All right, fellow SpaceX investors, SpaceX bulls. There's some couple of things that you need to know that are coming and that you need to be aware of and you need to remember. Okay, so I'm going to share with you all of those things. So before I do, please do me a huge favor. If you like what I'm doing here for you, please hit that like and hit that subscribe. Definitely subscribe because I'm trying to build a community here around AI stocks, tech stocks, all things kind of AI and tech. And I would greatly appreciate your support. So I appreciate that. All right, so let's jump into this. So right now, SpaceX is trading on the 1 month. It's up about 24%, and it is up today about 6+%, 6.7%. So SpaceX moving back up fairly nicely as we continue to see that play out. Okay, so as we look towards the future, there's some key things that we need to understand about what SpaceX is going to be spending and what their capital expenditures are going to look like and all those different factors. Okay. So that's what you need to be aware of so that it doesn't kind of catch you off guard. Okay. So you need to keep an eye on the company's cash flow statement the next year or so because some line items are about to take off in a big way. And if you want to not have to worry about that, subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you updated as it develops. Okay. Here's what we got playing out. So SpaceX is 100% on track for some pretty big capital expenditures as it relates to their AI compute data build out platform, all that stuff. Okay. So they are expecting some big capital expenditures and big capital raises are poised to land on the doorstep of SpaceX in the coming months as the company builds out its futuristic world. And this is what's interesting, this part in the yellow, because I haven't seen this in a little bit or explained this eloquently. Okay. This talks about the fact that with about $50 billion per gigawatt established as the industry benchmark for CapEx required for AI capacity build out. What does that mean? As a company is building out a data center, whatever it is, basically it's $50 billion per gigawatt produced from that data center. That's what the cost is. All right. So if we're looking for a 6 to 7 gigawatt of capacity rather than 8 to 9 gigawatt by year in 27 for SpaceX, it could still imply a $250 to $300 billion of cumulative capital expenditures before considering potential efficiency gains if SpaceX can do it cheaper than its peers. That's if SpaceX can do it. And they have a track record of sometimes being able to do that. Here's where it gets interesting. All right, kind of moving on. So SpaceX has roughly $100 billion in cash balance, current free cash flow burn rate, and the magnitude of its planned spending. We expect SpaceX will look to raise capital at the end over the near to midterm to fund this growth. We assume about a $325 billion of additional capital raises over the next 24 years. That's what's intriguing here. Okay. So that's what I wanted you to be aware of. I wanted you to know that this was in fact coming and that this is a thing so that it doesn't kind of catch you off guard. Okay. Because again, people are going to be talking about that. There's going to be analysts throwing shade at this going, oh, this is, it's too much. We get this time and time again when it comes to these CapEx expenditures. And the fact that, oh, now now SpaceX has to go out and do another capital raise. There will be those people pointing at it and going, you shouldn't be doing this, et cetera. Well, look, we know that SpaceX is going to continue to be and have a very dramatic spend burn rate to build out this infrastructure from that standpoint. Okay. On a different note, if you're interested in this, you're looking for a place to trade stocks and crypto, get a little leverage if you want. This is a deal called BTCC. They've been in business for 15 years. It's an exchange. You can see you get a 10% bonus first time above whatever you put in. Also got a significant right there, 5,000 XRP. You see that. So that's something you're automatically entered into if you're interested in that. They have leverage, as I mentioned. I'm moving all my trading over here as well. And the fact that you can do crypto and stocks. Okay. So if I show you like what it looks like inside the platform, like let's say if I wanted to do Micron right here's Micron. So you can see, so you get Micron, you can trade it, you can open long positions, short positions, but you see this trading indicator right here. So what this is pretty cool is this gives you an opportunity. You see this red line? This is layered on top of the BCC program. You get this for free, by the way, if you use my link down there to get into this. And what this does is it shows you when to buy. So you see this green line, you can open a long position whenever we see an asset, a stock drop down, hit that green line, boom, it's time to open a long position and wait for it to go back up, sell it immediately or sell it maybe within a day or two. Just the inverse is also too. So you can see Micron right now is busting over that red line. It might be an opportunity to look at opening maybe some short positions. And that's what the indicator tells you to do. Okay. So that's what's really cool. And this is 100% free, by the way. If you want this, all you got to do is sign up through my link and then we'll get that for you. Okay. So it's just right there. So I think that's something you ought to go look at if you're looking for a really good place to trade. I'm going to start, I've got a private community coming in the near future where I'm going to be sharing all my stock trades, all my crypto trades and everything like that. So if you're interested in that, links are right down there. It'll take you to this page right here that you see on the screen and you can get in right here, right now. So give it a look. Okay. So thanks for giving me a few minutes. I appreciate you. And, we'll see how things continue to kind of go for SpaceX and what they're doing and what they're building out. I love what they're building out. I do own some SpaceX stock right there with you. So I'm in the same boat with you. I think this is a good long-term investment, kind of going forward. I love some of the numbers I'm hearing that are something like I heard a number the other day that, SpaceX is the satellite business. Basically, we're going to be north of trillions of dollars. There's just some amazing numbers that are coming out around what they're building, and obviously Elon Musk and the innovation. And it's funny, SpaceX tends to be a very polarizing stock. A lot of people love Elon, a lot of people hate him, a lot of people don't like SpaceX. And it's interesting. There's a lot of emotional attachment. So I hope that you guys like what I'm doing for you. If you're interested, subscribe and more. And that tells me you want more SpaceX content to come from me. All right. I'll see you. Thanks. Bye.